start here with the left-handed underhand at our waist or chest. Bring it back behind, and then let's go up and down. So we're going to go down and then up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down, and flip your hand, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down, 2, 3, flip, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up, 2, 3, flip, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down, 2, 3, flip, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do the right hand, 5, 6, 7, behind and up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and down, 2, 3, 4, flip, 6, 7, 8, up, 2, 3, flip, 5, 6, 7, 8, down, 2, 3, flip, 5, 6, 7, 8, up, 2, 3, flip, 5, 6, 7, 8, down, 2, 3, flip, 5, 6, 7, 8, up, 2, 3, flip, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, let's try left hand. We're going to do this drill where we go top, Y, flip it to the M, I, bottom, top, Y, flip it, M, I. So let's start from the front, and we'll do, let's see if I can count this right for 16 reps. 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, Y, flip it, I. Up, Y, flip it, I. Front, up, Y, flip it, I. Now 4. Up, Y, flip it, I. Now 5. Up, Y, flip it, I. 6. Up, Y, flip it, I. 7. Up, Y, flip it, I. 8. Up, Y, flip it, I. 9. Up, Y, flip it, I. 10. Up, Y, flip it, I. 11. Up, Y, flip it, I. 12. Up, Y, flip it, I. 13. Up, Y, flip it, I. 14. Up, Y, flip it, I. 15. Up, Y, flip it, I. And last one, up, Y, flip it, I. Right hand, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, Y, flip it, I. Front, up, Y, flip it, I. 2. Up, Y, flip it, I. 3. Up, Y, flip it, I. 4. Up, Y, flip it, I. 5. Up, Y, flip it, I. 6. Up, Y, flip it, I. 7. Up, Y, flip it, I. 8. Up, Y, flip it, I. 9. Up, Y, flip it, I. 10. Up, Y, flip it, I. 11. Up, Y, flip it, I. 12. Up, Y, flip it, I. 13. Up, Y, flip it, I. 14. Up, Y, flip it, I. 14. Up, Y, flip it, I. 15. Up, Y, flip it, I. And last one, up, Y, flip it, I. Great. So now both in the front. Here we go. We're going to try it both together from the underhand butterfly. 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, Y, flip it, I, back to underhand butterfly. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, Y, flip it, I, back to butterfly. 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, Y, flip it, I, back to butterfly. 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, Y, flip it, I, back to butterfly. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, Y, flip it, I, butterfly. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, Y, flip it, I, back to butterfly. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, Y, flip it, I, oops, do better than me, butterfly. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, Y, flip it, I, butterfly. 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, Y, flip it, I, butterfly. 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, Y, flip it, I, butterfly. 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, Y, flip it, I, butterfly. Okay, so I'd like to distinguish these two things. There's this, where you go up. Notice how low my hand is versus this. where the arm is fully extended. I think the fully extended arm, which is what you're doing, is much harder than the bent arm, because with the bent arm, you can use your elbow to push it up, right? I'm pushing it up, pushing it up. So if you're struggling just to get into the first motion, yes, so almost let your elbows come down to here when you go behind the head. So if you look at me from the front, you'll notice how bent my elbows are. Whereas if you saw yourself on video, you would notice you look like this. You're way up top rather than bent elbow. So almost think about it like this, as if you're reaching for the zipper at the top of a dress that you're pulling up the very last inch. Then the other thing that's super helpful to remember is if you are a left hand on top in underhands in the front, when you go to the back, the left will be on the bottom. Right? So it's going to be on the bottom, not the top. You want to shoot for it to be the bottom. So you're going to keep your hands in the same relative position as they go over your head, rather than switching the position. Similarly, if your right hand is on top in the front, when you go over the top, your right hand will be on bottom. Another set of things that can assist, so you've already had improvement with just those little things as focal points. Another thing to think about is practicing this, front to back, to front to back, just up high, going over the crown of your head, both of them at the same time. And I'm showing you from the side view so that you can see that the angles from the side are, I mean, you know, when you're doing a butterfly, you're making an X from the side view. Whereas if you look at it from the front, you'll see it looks like the butterfly. Also helpful is if we ignore the Y and the M, or the flip, right? And you go from top to bottom, and when you come down to the bottom, you lift your elbow. So just like here, it's as if you're pulling your zipper up here. It's the same thing here. You're pulling your pants up here, right? So you come from the top position all the way down to the bottom, lift the elbow, then come to the front. Top, extend to the bottom and front. Top, extend to the bottom and front. And what you want to focus on with that one is, so if you're struggling with opening it up as you come out of the butterfly into this Y position, by practicing this, you can focus on a cleaner plane. Just like if you sat there and you did your butterfly in front without thinking about it, you're going to have a preference for which hand's on top. Now, if you try and switch them and you put the other one on top, I would bet it's not going to feel as comfortable or as clean. So what I would do is I would play with this back here. Okay, that's my left on top. That's my right on top. I can do both, but it's more comfortable for me with my left on top. If you were going to break it down into these things that we just did. We did these drills. Well, I mean, actually, we did these drills first, going up and down. Then we did top, out, bottom, top, out, flip it, bottom. Then the next thing we focused on was just going, all you do is go across the top of your head, front to back. Also useful, I don't think we did this one, but was practicing just holding the butterfly behind the head. Equally so, the butterfly behind the butt is useful to practice as well. And then we practice the extension top to bottom. Extension top to bottom. And then you can add the other two petals in where it's top, Y, flip it, I, front. 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 So what I'm hearing you say is sometimes instead of doing 1, 2, 3, 4 behind, you're doing 5. So you might be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, front. That's not less valid as a movement. It's just a different pattern.